Oh boy. All right, we got that. Cool. All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to welcome to a bonus episode of this is actually a little bonus episode. One of my other members will be one of our good friends will be joining us very shortly. Hopefully he'll jump on. If not, it's gonna be it'll be the three of us this evening. So what is up, everybody? You guys know me. My name is Remy. We also have our music enthusiast. We have Nicole, and we have our foodie. We have Michael X in the house. We got King X right here. King X, you
King
got
Mike X.
King Mike. You got King Mike in the house. Damn it, I
You
am.
almost said my ex, didn't you?
Yeah, I got my X in the house tonight. Yeah, no, absolutely not. No, not gonna go down that route. Anyway, what is up, guys? If you guys would like to get in contact with us, if you guys want to jump on the show, um, I will post the link, our Zoom link. You guys can come on in and talk with us, or you guys can call us. Our number is 407-536-7153. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Hail to the chief.
Yeah, for some reason I had that song like stuck in my head, and I'm like, sha da 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 da
I
da
still
da
have
da
Houdini
da.
stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my
Who
head all fucking
man,
day.
Houdini is
It
an
has been
awesome
stuck in my
band.
head all effing day.
All day. How many times have you listened to that theme song to that song, Nicole?
A lot. I probably like just listened to it straight up like maybe 3 times, but I love watching people's reactions to it as well. So I've been watching a bunch of reaction videos too.
Yeah, apparently I had to restart my phone 3 times today. Don't know why, don't know how. Like I really do not know how my freaking phone keeps restarting itself, but it was running really, really slow, and I'm like, okay, I gotta fix this shit. Like I gotta fix it. So I restarted it, and now my phone is working perfectly.
Good.
But the Facebook app is shit. Okay? Like
Valid.
it is shit. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, why? Let me see, where am I? Go to my channel. Where's my channel? Where is the channel? I want to see you guys. Like, uh, where did I go? Where did I go from here? Where did I go? Crap.
Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do
Mike,
we go?
Yeah.
on YouTube, where do I go to see my channel? Because I need to put that Zoom link in the chat.
Remy's Roundtable podcast I usually look for.
Uh, okay, my life. Yeah, here we go. All right, cool. I'm just gonna mute this side. Okay, my life. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty. So what is up, everybody? If you guys would like to, the I gotta figure out how to put the on here for you guys. No, I'm already on the freaking channel. Are you kidding? Oh, I just lost it. What the hell? Damn it. Crap. Mike, can you go to our YouTube channel and put in the Zoom link if people want to join us?
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't do it on my side for some reason. Like I really cannot do it. So yeah. If you guys like to, you guys can subscribe to our channel. Just hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and you guys can see all of our uh you guys can see when we go live, and we can go from there. But see, it's weird. Like I can do it from Twitch. Like I can pull it up on Twitch too. and then put it in there, but somehow, yeah, see, I can do it from here, but it's not. It won't let me do it on YouTube, which kind of sucks. So like, I this is what I don't get, man. Like, I really do not get how this actually happens. But I can like see if you go under. Yeah, I got it. Shut up. I got it. Like, see if you go under the Twitch like right now, like I just posted it right there on Twitch.
I
So
posted it on.
like it's like it already showed up on there. So I'm like, oh cool, like it already showed up. Awesome. So yay. Alrighty. Yeah. So anyway, guys, welcome. We're gonna get started here in just a little bit. See if anybody else wants to jump on. You guys can. Our Zoom link is right there on our Twitch channel. So head on over to twitch.tv/Remys Roundtable, and you guys can hang out with us. Just click on that. We can talk to you guys if you guys want to ask us some questions about the theme parks or what's happening with us. We're gonna get we're gonna have some fun. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Oh yeah, I finished all of the editing today, and let's put it this way: like I already posted the episode like right away. Oh come on, where's my mute? Oh my gosh, I have no music.
Hmm.
Man.
Hey Nicole. Thought about that
Yeah.
song I told you I wanted to do in a few weeks. You know
Uh-huh.
what's the
Not Google.
yeah.
You still wanted that song, huh?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to still do that song for that eventual show. But you know what's the reason why I chose that song?
What?
It's the song that stuck in my head the most because I heard it the most when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical mode with the Remind
Where does
DLC.
where does it appear in the game?
It
Is it
appears
like a boss
for
battle?
it's a boss battle. It's the secret boss that was part of the Remind DLC. I
Not
heard
much
it.
of a secret now.
Well, yeah, they call it the secret boss but guess how many times I died to that secret boss on critical mode?
All right, you
About
died.
too many.
Let me guess, 100 times?
200.
Shit, I was off.
Oh, I was close with too many.
Yeah, too many. Yeah, but yes, 200 times on critical mode. If I was playing on beginning mode, it would be easy, but I like to challenge myself. And well, yeah, yeah, that boss fight just kicked my ass. Mind you, it was a challenging boss fight. It wasn't a cheap one, which frustrated me. No, this one wanted me to continue fighting. I love playing that boss fight, but oh my God. I died over 200 times. It was way too, it was I think they took a I think the creators of Nomura took offense to other fans complaining about what's it called? Took offense to everyone saying that Kingdom Hearts 3 was too easy. So he came up with so he decided to say, okay, here's critical mode, and we made it harder than any other game. Oh, and here's a boss that will kill you and here's a boss that will kill you 200 times. Enjoy.
But at least it probably wasn't like Legend of Zelda 2 Adventures of Link where if you died you had to like completely start over like in a castle that was forever and a day away from anything else.
Oh no, you had to just you could keep refunding the boss fight. Well, actually, funny enough, the first time you beat the boss fight, you actually what was it? They actually play a bad ending. Yeah,
Which
there's a bad
one?
the boss where Nakfugo appears in the boss's
Okay,
name
yeah, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, so I didn't know which game you were.
yeah, his name is Yozora, but yeah, no, he if you die against him, it actually plays the final boss fight over. It actually the first time you lose to him, and every time you and every time when afterwards when you press give up, you will refight the you start off with him. You start it gives you the bad ending where it shows you turning to ice for some weird reason. Um but yeah, but then after that, if you after you lose the first time, it's like it just turns into like, oh, if you die, you can just continue. As long as you don't press give up, that'll play the ending again. But
Mm,
it was a fun thing, but just really, really well, hardest boss in the game series, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
that boss fight was too much. I died too many times.
Okay, music is ready. Like we are good to. Hold on, almost ready there. Almost. Here we go. Where is it? All right, here we go. That's right. You guys are listening to a bonus episode of Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. We call this Late Nights at the Roundtable. So, you know what? Welcome to the show, everybody. Of course, you guys know me. My name is Remy, and with me this evening, for my co-host this evening, we have the one, the only. We have King Mike in the house. Mike, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
And we have our music enthusiast this evening. We have Nicole with us. Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Hello, aka Peanut Gallery, aka Court Jester.
AKA Casino Boss, AKA Pitmaster, AKA you pick on me, I kick your butt. So yeah, there you go. I think that sums all of it up. So hey, you mess with her, you're gonna get these hands, all right, right here. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, you're the beast man.
That's right. Like I said, these hands, all right,
And
these
my
hands.
crap stick.
Oh, see, I need to learn. Okay. So the last time I played craps, I'm being real, just straight up honest over here. The last time I played craps was I played it on the one of the cruise lines that I went on with my mom. My cousin, they got married on the cruise line. It was on the one of the Carnival cruise lines, and they had a craps table. So I want to learn how to play. And there was one, there's one day where they showed us how to play these casino games with the dealers or with the people who actually ran that table. They showed us how to play it. So I learned how to play craps, and I was actually pretty good until the last few hours. Yeah, I wasn't doing so well. I kept rolling snake eyes the entire time. I'm like, yeah, that is not good. That is not good. That's why I kind of stick with the card games. Like I stick with poker, blackjack. Those are the only two card games that I'll just stick to because I know how to win, good amount of money when I'm playing these card games. So it's
Now, craps is where you're going to win the most money because it'll actually pay out true odds. Casino has least advantage in craps.
well, I mean, you got craps and you also have roulette too. Roulette, you can make good.
Roulette's the best place to go lose your money. Worst
Yeah, it
odds in the
is.
house.
Like it's like 50-50, and I was like, okay, put on
No, it's you
red,
get
Yeah.
four.
black, red, black.
Basically, if you do red or black, you have 48 point something% on each one. Because you
That's
can't
why.
forget zero and double zero.
Well, that's why. Like when I played roulette, what I did was I just I did half and half. I put $10 on red, $10 on black. All right, so I see what happens. If I lost, then cool. Okay, all right. I lost on red, but I won on black. So that kind of makes sense to do that
Or
to
you
do a
could
split
lose
bet.
both red and black when it lands
That's
on zero
true.
or double zero.
Yeah, I shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, this is why I'm not gonna play. This is why I'm not gonna play any of those games ever again because it freaking sucks. Okay, I
So
don't. I'm
I
not gonna
taught some
touch
people
it.
to play craps, and they came back to me after their cruise and said, "Guess what? We won $500 playing craps on the cruise because you taught us and you taught us well."
Really? So they wait. So you're telling me they learned how to play craps from you,
Uh-huh.
and then they won some extra money?
So like they went on a cruise like a week or two later, and then after they came back after they had their cruise and stuff, and they're like, "Guess what? We won $500 after from playing craps on the cruise ship. So thanks for
See,
teaching us."
and that is a dangerous game to play. That is very dangerous. I know it's fun. Okay, all right. Let's put it this way. All right. Now we all know that Florida has a gambling law where we cannot have any casinos in the Orlando area, right? How come
Pretty much.
how come there's a casino just in Tampa, but there are poker rooms in Daytona and also in Orange City? So,
Because I believe it's county by county that has various ordinances. And I want to say poker has some kind of workaround. I'm not 100% sure of the legality, and we get away with it by it's not actually gambling, it's casino style charity gaming. So there's no
right.
actual exchange of money.
But see, when I was a dealer, I didn't deal for a casino. I dealt for like a free casino company, right? It was a I can't remember what the name of this company was, but they taught us all the games there. Like if you want to learn how to do craps, roulette, blackjack, three card poker, Texas Hold'em. They had so many casino games that we can learn from. Oh, and also the big casino wheel. They taught us how to do that game. And I'm like, you just spin the wheel, like you just spin it, and then it goes around and around, and you just whatever number it lands up on, you get your winnings. And then if they didn't, oh well, I'm sorry, but you didn't lose. You lost your money. So anytime I try to get a poker event, it has to be on a night where I don't get up, like I don't have to get up like first thing in the morning to go to work. So it will be probably like on a Friday or Saturday, or yeah, Friday or Saturday nights to go deal poker at some of the local areas for like a private gig and stuff. And I would make so much money, like really good in tips, because they knew I was a good dealer. They're like, okay, we need to hire you again because you were good. You know how to run the table. You know how to do the game. You are quick at dealing. Like it was all practice. So, and that's how Jen and I met. We actually met through, she met me when I was dealing poker, and she was actually on a date with somebody, and I kind of stole her away from her date, and then she stayed for a good. Babe, are you over there? How many hours did you stay? Do you remember? Yeah, so I know you guys couldn't hear, but she's not over by this area, but yeah, she stayed until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So we were there like from I started dealing at like around 8ish, so from 8 o'clock till midnight, and then we've pretty much just stayed. Well, okay. So we stayed there till about 9ish. Like we started dealing at 9, maybe. I can't remember what time, but I taught her more games to play, like golf, another 5 card poker, 3 card poker, and it was so cool just to deal those nights, and it was a lot of fun. Mike, did you play? Have you ever played poker before?
Not poker, but I played blackjack before.
How come everybody says no? We've never learned. We never played poker. Poker's a hard game to play. No, it's not.
Well,
Poker.
oh wait. In terms of okay, if we're talking about, I
I'm
have,
talking about Hold'em, like
I,
Texas
I,
Hold'em.
I have played I have played Texas Hold'em, but not at a casino.
So you haven't played Hold'em at a casino.
I played it like I played it with friends before.
Okay, so how did that go? Was it a cash game or was it just like for fun and you guys just like had beers and just chilled?
Um, I just played and showed, yeah.
Do I what? I didn't get anything. What'd you say?
Yeah, no, it wasn't a cash game. It was just chilling.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So what we did was my buddies and I, it was myself, my buddy Matt, Justin, my best friend Ben. We went over to my friend's Matt house and we did poker. However, we had a pot. Everybody buys in for $20, right? $20. If you win, you get the cash of the entire night, all right? You won
Hmm.
the entire the big pot. Um but if you win that night, you have to sign your name behind the the championship belt. My buddy had a WWE championship belt, and we put like duct tape behind it. So we had to sign our names on the duct tape, and we had to keep tally marks on how many times we won that night. And the nights that we played poker, and I was like in the lead. Like I won like 9 times. My other buddies won like 4 or 5. I'm like, you guys suck. You guys do not want to go up against me in poker. I'm sorry. You just don't.
Hmm. But there's a reason why I don't do poker at the casinos though.
Why?
Because because well, they're right. It's way too, I want to say it's
Because you
too
don't have a
hard.
good poker face?
No, it's not that it's too hard. It's way too competitive and way too aggressive. Like, especially in New Jersey. What's to say this? They will get other pitchers might get pissed at you.
I mean, yeah,
Like when I mean by pissed at you, I mean literally
like pissed, yeah.
like yeah, it could get bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I don't do that as much.
Yeah, yeah, but see, here's the thing, man. When you're a dealer, like when you're dealing poker, you have to keep the table going. Like you have to keep that
Yeah.
momentum going. You have to, work the crowd, work the table, talk to your players. But if they're playing a hand, shut the fuck up. Don't even talk to them. Don't even, say a word to them. All you have to say is, sir, do you check or bet? And then you just move it that way. You just keep going, going, going. So
Yep.
kind of similar to blackjack. Yes, you're facing up against the dealer,
Yeah.
but if you're in that hand, just don't talk at all. Play your
Why?
cards. What?
Why? Blackjack's the
Why?
best place to do chit chat.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it can be. I mean, you can chit chat, but if people are like focusing on if they want to hit or stay or split, they need to think of that like right away because they don't know what the dealer have. So you know, I mean, it'll be a little. I
Most
mean,
dealers don't really know what they have either.
that's true. That's very true. But here's the thing, Nicole. Have you learned how to count cards?
Not really.
Okay, Mike, how about you? Have you learned to count cards?
I haven't attempted
I
to
have a
now.
I have a general idea of how to do it. Like I don't know the exact details, but my very first night dealing blackjack, and this is ridiculous because we're playing for charity. I had people at my table trying to count cards.
It failed, didn't it?
So the pit boss at the time came over and told me to go back over to the roulette table for a little bit. So I thought I had effed up. He came to me after. He was like, just FYI, the guys at your table, they were counting cards and I really wanted to screw with them. So he did,
Yeah.
and they left pissed off.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't. Yeah, blackjack is fun because it's everyone against the dealer, so it's not as aggressive and it's not as like even some of my friends have literally said that they like one of my friends who I hang out with, he's gone to he's played his brother. I talked about his experiences of him what happened at like he's got it cursed out at at uh poker at Texas Hold'em tables. Yeah, don't ever. That's why I say
People
don't
do that
ever.
at blackjack tables too. And it's
Well,
ridiculous
not
because,
not usually towards each other. Not
oh no, definitely towards each other.
Really? I don't see it happen much in terms of it because
Yeah, if
usually.
people don't follow the rules, people get.
Oh yeah, no,
I had to
they.
break up a fight.
You had to break up a fight?
It was, it did not get physical, thank God, but it was
Well,
escalating very quickly. The verbal,
that
they
Oh
doesn't
were
my
happen.
gosh.
That
yelling,
actually
and I
sounds
almost
rude.
had to kick somebody out.
Wow, wait, someone actually tried to break the rules of blackjack of all things? I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
people curse get pissed off, but mostly they're at the dealer because the dealer could get super lucky.
No, they like me even when I'm ridiculously lucky.
Yeah, yeah, no,
All right.
they.
All right, so Nicole, I want to go back to your I want to go back to your post real quick. All right. This is from the 23 Punk, Facebook page, all right? I
It's
once
so
heard
great.
I once heard ska described as what plays in a 13-year-old kid's head when he gets extra mozzarella sticks, and nothing in this world is more accurate. That is true. That is very true. Okay, I
It
remember
is.
I remember going to my first ska concert. Ah, it was so cool. I saw Less Than Jake, right?
Nice.
What do you think I had while they were having the concert?
Cheese sticks.
There you go. I had mozzarella sticks when I was watching the concert. So, it
Wait,
was so
wait, wait,
cool.
wait. Cheese sticks or cheese sticks?
Cheese sticks, like mozzarella
Like
sticks.
mozzarella
Uh,
sticks.
Yeah,
okay.
come on now.
Yeah, I love mozzarella sticks.
But let's see. Less than Jake. But I'm trying to think of other real big fish. Those are good. Those are the two. The Boston. What is it? The Boston
Mighty
Tones.
Mighty Boss Tones.
Yes.
Yeah, they're good.
Those are the three groups that I will listen to. And if you guys have heard any of the episodes on Remy's Roundtable, like our theme song music or our theme song jingles, I try to keep it as ska music. So it's something that it's something that I enjoy. Like I really like ska music. I like any type of music, but I just had that one phase where yes, I had a skateboard. I had a longboard. I will, skateboard to school, like go skateboard to my elementary school, and I would listen to, I would just listen to ska music the entire time when I'm going back and forth from my house to school. And I'm like, yeah, I can get used to this. I really can. Then once middle school hit, yeah, I was still listening to Less Than Jake, start listening to Three Doors Down, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, like
I mean,
I
Sublime, I'd say, is probably one of the biggest ska
yes,
bands.
yes, Sublime is actually one of them. So that is you know a group that I can still listen to
Oh
without a
yeah.
doubt, without a
Oh
doubt.
yeah.
So, but guys, we'll be right back. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable. Jen, you want to come on? Okay.
How's she feeling?
She's tired. She has to go to work tomorrow. So yeah.
Hmm.
All right, so I think we should open up back to hmm. Nicole, do
Yes.
you want Sublime, Less than Jake? Who do you want?
Hmm. Flip a coin.
Well, if I type in Less than Jake,
You should do Good Burger. I'm a dude because less than Jake does it. I'm a
I know,
dude.
but
He's a dude. She's a dude.
I already have a song in I already have a
Oh,
song in mind from Less than Jake, and I got it.
okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get back into it. Twitch, YouTube, if you guys are still around, you guys can jump on. Our Zoom link is right there. Come on and join in the fun. Talk to us. We're about to talk. We're going to keep the topic. We're still going to talk about music, and we're also going to talk about. Oh, let's see here. You know what?
I'm
We
going to
don't.
get
What's up?
Oh, I was just gonna get my phone charger there.
Yeah, go get it. Go get it. We're not starting yet.
I'm still here though. And I'll probably get antsy and start stretching soon. So if people want to come stretch with me, that'll be fun.
Cool. All right, you guys ready?
Mhm.
All right, let's do it.
Sure, why not?
Three, two.
This is a fair request, and I promise I will not judge any person only as a teenager. If you will constantly remind yourself that some of my generation judges people by their race, their belief, or the color of their skin, and that this is no more right than saying all teenagers are drunken dope addicts or glue sniffers.
Welcome back, everybody, to a bonus episode, our bonus episode of Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme parks podcast. We call this Late Nights at the Roundtable because you know why? It's the late night. It is our late night. It's I can't really describe what it is. Late hours. Just imagine it as the third shift. All right, so welcome back, everybody.
After dark.
No, we can't do that.
Why not?
We know about each other. Keep on saying everything. Can't separate from everything. Yeah, this is where we just want to go. You're not gonna stand. You're not afraid. You won't be sad.
So welcome back, everybody. You guys know me. My name is Remy. We also have Mike and Nicole with us. If you guys like to join our roundtable family, you guys may do so. You guys can join our roundtable family. That's our Patreon. So join us for just $3 a month. That's our lowest tier. If you guys want to be part of our contest or you know whatever contest we are doing, you guys can become a $5 tier member as well. Anyways, okay, so I pulled up some information about Less Than Jake. Okay, so yes, at the beginning of this, when we came back from break, guys, this is our rejoin music. So we came back with Less Than Jake. Since are you Mike? You know the band, right? Less Than Jake.
Yeah, somewhat. I've
Okay,
heard
all
their
right.
music.
Okay, Nicole, you know Less Than Jake, right?
But yeah,
Okay, all
I'm
right.
familiar.
Okay, so I have a little trivia question for you guys. All right,
Uh-oh.
where did this band come from? Where did Less Than Jake come from?
Heaven.
Without looking it up, Mike.
I'm not.
Heaven.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys. All right, Nicole. Nicole,
Yeah,
where do you think Les and Jake came from? What state?
I don't really know. If I had to guess, I'd say it was a Midwest state. Let's see which one. No, no,
You're going
not a
mid.
Midwest state.
You're
We're
going mid.
going,
You're
we're
going
going the opposite
Midwest.
of Midwest. We're gonna say they're from here in Florida. Otherwise, it's
That's
not gonna matter.
right.
I was gonna I was gonna guess that anyway because I
They
just
are they are from here. They actually originated from Gainesville.
oh, Gainesville.
Gainesville, Florida. So yeah. So they formed back in 1992. That's when they formed the group. They formed a group back in 1992 from Gainesville, Florida.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out like how much they're worth, but I don't really see like how much their net worth is. That is something that
Their value cannot be determined monetarily.
well, I mean, that's the thing, Nicole. I mean, how much do you think they're worth? I mean, they gotta be up there. They gotta be up in the millions at least. They
I
got
don't know.
they gotta be up there, you know. But yeah, so Les and Jake, great group, formed here in Florida.
Oh,
Cool. What'd you find, Mike?
so I didn't find out the full band, but I do know. So so apparently Les and Jake's Chris DeMakes. They hang on a second. I just saw a thing about 10 million or so.
10 million? What?
Let me check.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot. Good God. Holy shit, that's a lot. Like how okay. Well, here's the thing. All right. Now, what I see here is that I asked Google, I said, "Hey, how many records has, Les and Jake sold?" So, the group has sold over 6 million records worldwide. 6 million records. So, if you think about it, records are usually how much? Like how much are the CDs? Like back then. CDs were like what, 15 bucks?
Yeah, anywhere between $9 and $15.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, guys, joining us in the roundtable studio, we have the one, the only Mr. Mark McKay. Mark, what's up, man? If you can hear us, how you doing, man? I guess this is his Irish jig. I guess he's not talking. He's just showing the picture of Mike's water bottle. So let's just put it that way. It's his water bottle. All right. Now,
In a dirty, subjective way.
Now, see, the less than Jake sales could very easily be skewed because of Good Burger.
that's right. And they did the credits for that movie.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. And we're all dudes. Hey, I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude.
All right.
We're
Hey,
all
Mike,
dudes.
right.
appear on the screen already.
All right. So Nicole, let me ask you this. All right. When was the last time you saw Good Burger? And don't tell me it was on Nickelodeon, okay? Just don't tell me that.
That was me.
So you saw
They've been on.
So Mike, you saw Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah, I saw it on Nickelodeon.
Okay. Nicole, how about you?
I mean, I saw it, I think, in the theater, and then I saw it again on Nickelodeon. I want to say it was probably about, I don't know, it was a while ago that I actually saw the movie, but I definitely watched the music video for that, like
I mean, it's classic.
last year.
It's a classic, a very classic music video. So I liked it, and I just kind of wish Good Burger was an actual place. I wish it was like an actual franchise because I want some Ed sauce. I want that strawberry milkshake. I want an actual.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Yep.
Is there something up my nose?
Is there something on my nose? Hey, guess what I am? I am. What do you say when he put the grapes when he put the grapes in his nose? What do you call himself? Was it like Great Man or Great Boy or something?
I don't remember.
He goes boogly 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 boogly, something like that. But all with all to with that movie. I mean, that's where I got hooked when I started watching all that, and that was one of my favorite shows to watch on Snick because right after Keenan and Kel, all that would come on, and then it was Cousin Skeeter, and then after that it was Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I'm like,
Oh,
nope.
that was late era Snick.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, we got to go back to the OG Snick.
What was the OG Snick?
So I think the original lineup, I could be very wrong on this. I know that it involved Ren and Stimpy, because that was one of my favorite shows. It involved Are You Afraid of the Dark? This show called Roundhouse, and maybe Clarissa Explains It All.
All right, here we go. I just pulled it up. Okay. Nicole, please say it again. What'd you say?
I want to say it could be Clarissa Explains It All.
Boom.
Yeah, okay, then Roundhouse,
Boom.
Ren and Stimpy,
Boom.
and of course, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Boom. There you go. I mean, there's more. I mean, there was more on there, but so Snick happened on August 15th, 1992. So the
The
exact
big orange couch.
so the exact same year when Less Than Jake came out. Because remember, Less Than Jake came out in 1992. So that
That was
means
the year I moved to North Carolina.
whoa, so he moved wow, in that year? Wow.
And that was the same year that Andrew hit, Hurricane Andrew.
Oh, that was one of the worst hurricanes. That was the worst
We got
hurricane.
out of Florida just in time.
Yeah. So Snick was a 2-hour programming block that aired on. Don't know what Mark is saying, but Snick was a 2-hour programming block that aired on Saturdays from 8 to 10 until January 29th, 2005. The original entry sequence featured these shows. Between 1994 and 1995, new shows premiered on the block, including The Adventures of Pete and Pete, The Secret World of Alex
Love
Mack,
Alex Mack.
and all that.
Mhm.
So after that lineup, so that means that's when, I guess after all that original lineup, then it was Keenan and Kel, and then it was like all that shows, and then I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Keenan and Kel came well after all that because it obviously derived from that show. But yeah, there were a lot of good ones. I think at one point Doug was even on the lineup.
Doug was on there, yeah,
Yeah,
but that wasn't like that was until when
it
they
was a while. It was a while later. Yeah.
yeah, and then check this out. Snick was revamped as the Saturday night edition of Teen Nick, or
Yep.
Teen. So that was what it's called. Do you remember?
Teen Nick became a thing. Like at least it was year 2000.
Right. Okay.
At
So
least.
with that 1992 OG lineup that you said, what is weird is that in 1994 it was all that, and then the Secret World of Alex Mack.
Mhm.
So that's when they showed up. They showed up back in 1994.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know, Mike. We're blowing your mind. I mean, this is
Yeah.
Nickelodeon history, man. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you
This is
remember?
my childhood.
This is our
This is my
childhood, man.
This is my childhood too.
Okay, so what do you remember the most of Nickelodeon?
Me?
Well, the one song that okay, my bad. Song, let me talk about it. Well, I can tell you the one show that I watched the most growing up from Nickelodeon.
What show?
What do you
SpongeBob.
think? Yeah, Nicole got it right.
SpongeBob.
That was one of my childhood ones.
SpongeBob. Oh my god.
Actually, that's not even my favorite show there anymore.
I mean, I can still watch it. I can still watch it on Paramount Plus if I wanted to tonight. I can watch it, but like, yeah,
I think they're
I'm
still
not.
coming out with new
I did also
episodes.
watch Ren and
I
Stimpy.
know, but you
But
got paid for those on Paramount Plus. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna watch the original ones. Just go
so
old
between
school.
Cartoon Network and I also did watch Ren and Stimpy. Was Rugrats? Rugrats was
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rugrats was one of the original
Rugrats was on
Nicktoons.
there. Yeah,
Doug,
Doug. Yeah,
the
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco came
I
out
love that show.
after
I love that
like
show.
Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy. Maybe one other one were the
Um
original
uh,
Nicktoons. Rocco's
oh
Modern Life came out a little bit after those. And then
So,
Real Monsters.
I love
so,
All Real
so those
Monsters.
shows, so those shows came out. Doug, Rugrats, Rocco's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy came out in 1995.
Oh, that was a year
No,
after.
Well, Doug, Rugrats, and Rocco came out
Rocco
in
came out in
19,
95.
1995, and same as Doug and Rugrats.
You know what's
So
one of my
I think
favorite
those were
shows?
earlier.
Now, I
I'm
don't know if
99.8% sure that they were earlier.
now I want to tell you one of my favorite shows. You probably didn't watch it, but I loved the crap out of this show. Um, have you ever heard of Danny Phantom?
yeah, dude, Dave Phantom,
Heard of, but it was a little bit after my time.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, Nicole, but Remy, you watched it, right?
hell yeah, dude, Danny Phantom, great freaking show, man, great
Did you hear
freaking show.
about? Did you hear about the comic that came out, the fan made one?
There's a family one that came out.
They just did it. It's supposed to be like an epilogue to what happened after because Phantom Planet wasn't supposed to be the last episode of Danny Phantom, right?
Yeah, I know, man, but
But
I'm gonna
that's a good show.
guess who was the villain?
interject. I was correct that Doug came out was like one of the very first. It
So
aired
Doug
first
was
in
the first.
91.
Wow, 91.
Doug,
Okay.
Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy, I think, came out all about the same time. And yeah, those were the originals. But yeah,
Wait.
Doug aired in 91.
I used to watch what's it called? A lot of uh Fairly Odd Parents.
Our parents are
Yeah,
good.
that came out quite a bit later. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think that came out after Kaboom or Kablam. What was the name of that show?
Kablam with your
Yeah,
host
Kablam.
Henry and June.
Yeah.
I love the intro. The intro music is so cool. I love it.
and my favorite thing.
Action League now.
Now, one of my favorite things that I actually used to watch. Do you remember Nick Gas?
No,
Yes.
you mean wait,
Guts.
Gas? Nick Gas?
Guts.
That's the one where they had all the competition shows.
Guts.
Remember?
Oh, Guts.
Guts.
Oh, Guts. That's
Yeah,
what it
Guts,
I,
dude.
I,
Yeah.
I don't know why I said Gas. Yeah, Nick
That-
Guts.
That made it onto Snick at one point.
Yeah,
briefly.
I love Nick
That
Guts
was
shows.
probably part of the second lineup. I think they got rid of Roundhouse and put Guts on.
Nicole, let me ask you a question real quick before we carry on with the Nickelodeon, because I want to actually I want to stick to Nickelodeon real quick before we move on to Cartoon Network, and we'll finish out with Disney. Okay, so
Okay.
here is my question, Nicole. All right, and my question is, do you have it?
Yeah.
That was the beginning of Guts.
Guts, yeah.
They're like, do you have it? Guts. I was like, how did they come up with that freaking slogan? That slogan for that show. Do you have it? Guts.
Like, do you have guts? You got
well.
guts?
And what was that trophy called? Do you remember? It was like
I mean, I know that the final thing was the aggro crag, so I was
yeah,
like,
the aggro crag,
Yeah.
But during going down that route, I mean, it was Guts, and then one of my favorite, game time show was Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That was a good one.
And then you had Family Double Dare. I think you had the original Double Dare.
Yep. Love Double Dare.
Figure it out. And then what would
you do?
Would you do? Yeah. It was just that, that background of, what
Oh,
Nickelodeon was
no,
all
no,
about.
no. So I was right. Nick Gas. Okay, so it was Nick Gas, but the GS was capitalized. That was specifically the thing that they had all their game shows on. Nick,
Oh, okay, all
Oh,
right.
so that was a channel that came
It was a
out much
channel.
yeah,
later.
yeah, that was a channel that came
Like
Oh,
out that
much later.
it
okay,
came
all right.
out actually no, so Nick Gas, so Nick Gas was it launched in 1999.
Yeah,
It
so
was
much
in
later.
1999. Okay, all right.
And then it lasted till 2007. Basically, after they wanted to get all their game shows onto one channel, and that's where they did all this stuff. They did it on Nick Gas. So they had, of course, Nickelodeon Guts. Um, some of my favorite shows that I used to love watching, besides that, were I think one was the Nick Arcade.
Oh,
What
the Nick Arcade was hard. That was a hard show.
what was the one where it was like video games, basically?
That's Nick Arcade.
Yeah, where you had to face like a boss in each one.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a hard one. There was
I've always wanted to be on that show because I was so good like playing the old video games, like the old big box,
I
where it
actually
had
went to
Pac-Man.
I actually went and competed one year at
Really?
yeah, I forgot what show it was though, because I was really young. I was like this was back when they had where they had the Nick Gas Studios, the Nickelodeon, where they competed all the stuff, which was in Orlando.
Yeah,
I believe
at the
so.
Nickelodeon Studios.
Yeah, but my favorite show is of course Double Dare.
Double Dare was good. Yep.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yep.
I think actually that might have been the one.
Legends was good. I mean, those you had.
Um,
I remember.
That was
I
like
think
Guts Light.
yeah, that was like the lightness of Guts.
yeah,
But
Nickelodeon Guts, and also one of my favorite ones, Nickelodeon Robot Wars.
I don't remember. I do not remember that.
That one
That one
came
came
out.
out
I didn't
later.
remember it.
That's because it didn't last that long. It only lasted for what's it called?
How long?
It only lasted for a year.
Wow. Okay, that's why I didn't remember it. So on January 19th, 2002, Snick was relaunched with a new lineup featuring returning series The Amanda Show, as well as a revival of All That, uh Tyena or Tyena, how you ever say her freaking name. And then he had also the Nick Cannon Show. That was actually pretty funny. I remember that show. But then once Nick Cannon left Nickelodeon, he started his own production company, and then he started doing Wild and Out. So
Yep.
that was his
And then he dated Mariah Carey and then started having children with many, 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 many different people.
yeah, then he started having, all these baby
Yeah.
mamas, and then he started having all these kids. He had what, 14, 15 kids, and I'm like,
Yep.
dude, what the hell, man? Like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Remy, if you've never seen it, I actually recommend looking it up. Nickelodeon Robot was pretty fun. They had one undefeated bot that was like severely broken. It was called Tut Tut. And the reason why it was one of my favorite bots was because the robot was in the shape of a pyramid and it had an eye on it.
That okay, I'll check it on
So
YouTube
like a dollar
later
bill.
on.
What?
All right,
Like the dollar bill,
Trying to
yeah.
figure out which was the hottest of Tony Soprano's side pieces.
I have no clue what Mark is saying, but I'm gonna cut that.
What I
out.
heard Tony Sopranos. And
Yeah, I heard Tony Soprano. You know what? I'm just gonna do this real quick. There you go,
I'm
Mark.
proud of myself. My
Yeah.
memory is even better than I expected.
So-
Because
Can
yes,
you also
Rugrats,
can you also
Ren, Stimpy, and Doug all aired
quick question, can you turn off his
August
camera?
11th.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna ask you guys these questions. All right, now we're still sticking on Snick because it's Nickelodeon, right? Now here's my thing. All right, I'm gonna ask you guys the time. I'm gonna give you guys a time slot. You have to give me what show was in these time slots. All right,
For the
Now,
original lineup.
the original lineup. All right,
Okay.
so we're starting off in August. We are starting off in on August 15th through October 1st, 1994. So we're going way back. We're going way back. All right. So this show had the 8 p.m. slot.
Clarissa explains
What time?
Clarissa. It was Clarissa.
When I gave you the shows, I gave them in order.
All right. This show came out. And this show came out for their time slot was at 8:30 p.m. What show? Roundhouse. Yep.
Okay.
I told you I gave them two in order.
Yeah.
So this is Nick.
All right, Nicole.
Yep.
9 o'clock.
Ren and Stimpy, followed by 9:30. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah. All right, Nicole. Moving on to the second round. Here we go. October 8th, 1994 through January 14th, 1995. 8 o'clock. Who had the 8 o'clock time slot? What show?
Oof. That's when they changed things up.
Oh, Nicole has to think. Now, if Nicole gets this wrong, Chris and Mike, you guys can steal it from her. All right.
This is gonna be hard because I don't even know. This is for Snick, right?
This is for Snick. Saturday.
Yeah,
night.
Nickelodeon. I was alive during that time, but I was a baby.
Okay, well, so I guess Chris will take over.
I want to say I don't know if they had put put Doug on the lineup at that point.
I mean, this show had the 8 p.m. time slot from October 8th through October 5th, 1996. So they had a year. I'm sorry, they had a 2-year time slot for 8 p.m. That's insane for a show for Saturday Night Nick, or in other words, Snick. Do you want a hint?
I'm trying to figure out if all that. I think all that maybe was a little bit later in the lineup.
Do you want to hint, Nicole?
Yes.
Teenage girl. She was able to melt herself.
Secret World of Alex Mack.
There you go. All right. 8:30 slot. Who had it?
So it's a toss up between if all that came on at 8:30 or 9. Because I know Are You Afraid of the Dark held its 9:30 spot.
All right, so you're good on 9:30 and 9 o'clock. So the 9 o'clock time frame was Ren and Stimpy and Are You Afraid of the Dark. So those two stayed. So they're
8:30,
good.
I think they put in all that instead of Roundhouse.
It was not all that.
Okay.
All right,
Did they put Doug on?
It was not Doug.
No, Clarissa.
No, not Clarissa.
Oh, okay.
All right. So in 8:30, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. Twin brothers.
Pete and Pete.
Pete and Pete. Yep.
That was the dark age where I felt like Pete and Pete was not a great Snick show. It was great as an after school show.
Yeah, because I mean it
was kind of anticlimactic for Snick.
Because their time slot, because they had a time slot at 9:30, and that happened on August 3rd and through August 3rd through October 5th. P and Pete had the last time slot at 9:30 because
that was weird.
Because after those time slots, I mean at 10 o'clock, once it hits like 10 o'clock, 11 midnight, those when like the old school shows will come on. I remember that.
Nick at Night.
It was Nick at Night. It was Happy Days. I love Lucy. I dream of
Bewitched
Jeannie.
and I dream of Jeannie. Happy Days.
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed. Oh,
yes!
Yeah.
A horse is a horse, of course.
That's right.
Mr. Ed was a shit back then. All right.
Mr. Ed was fun.
But how cool would it be to train that horse to move his mouth on camera? That would have been hard to train that horse.
Yeah, it would have been.
Not really.
Really? Okay, Nicole. So prove us wrong. I want you to train a horse to move his mouth. All right.
I'm thinking of comparatively other things that they've taught animals to do. I mean, that for getting him to move his mouth, honestly, you could hold food in front of him in a certain area off camera, and it would probably get him to move his mouth.
See, I thought Mr. Ed. I mean, I've seen like different shows about this. Like I've seen, different clips about this show. I thought Mr. Ed was all CGI. To be honest, I thought he was.
No, no, no,
No,
no, no, no,
no,
no.
no.
Not back in
CGI
the
wasn't.
day.
CGI was not a thing at that.
No,
Yeah,
no.
CGI wasn't a thing.
I was
This
like,
was 1950s, man.
I know. I was like, how did they make that horse talk? That is so cool. Like I was like,
The only explanation that you can give yourself of a horse mimicking his mouth to talk would be like what Nicole said. A trainer would have to be behind the camera holding food or some sort that it'll make his mouth to reach and kind of talk a little bit, make it like his lips move. But in reality, he wanted to reach for whatever the trainer had behind the scenes. After the fact, they went for a cut. I'm assuming so. Then they give him the treat, and he ate it, and they did it again and again and again. I mean,
Because
like
psychology.
it's
it's
like
the only conclusion because CGI back in the 50s. My God, that's the movie that broke the barrier for CGI. If you guys know or don't
Wizard
know,
of Oz.
is
I
Jurassic
never
Park.
know something.
Oh, well, yeah.
Jurassic Park was the breaking barrier of CGI.
Jason
That
and the
did it right.
Argonauts.
Jason
Jason
the Argonauts was
and then
was
stepped it
stopped
up to,
animation.
yeah, Jurassic Park definitely stepped up the game. And then the next
Yeah.
level was Dead Man's Chest in 2003.
Correct.
There
Yes.
you go.
Yes.
All right. So on October 12th, 1996 through August 16th, 1997, Keenan and Kel had the 8 p.m. slot for a whole year.
Interesting.
For a whole year. And then all that, what's weird is that all that only had the 9 o'clock slot. And then Are You Afraid of the Dark had the 9:30 slot.
Yeah.
During that year.
That makes sense.
But all that came in that year for the 8:30 slot. Oh my gosh, the mystery files of Shelby Woo.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that show. Yeah.
It was okay. It was a show.
One of my good friends, he's a local actor here in Florida, and he was actually on that show. So,
wow.
And his wife, she knows my dad and my family, and she goes, "Yeah, Remy, you didn't know my husband worked on Nickelodeon?" I'm like, "No, you didn't tell me that." He goes, "Yeah, he was in one of these both these Nickelodeon shows." I'm like, okay, cool. I need to look this up. So I watched this YouTube video. I typed in the mystery files of Shelby Woo, and he came up. I'm like, holy shit, there he is. That was so cool seeing him back in the old 90s with that, that hairstyle and everything. So I was like, oh shit, okay. And then at the 9:30 slot, we had Kablam. That's when Kablam came on, was on at 9:30. But I mean the list goes on and on and on, but winter, I'm just going to skip a couple. So winter, spring 2001, March 10th, 2001. That is when Slime Time Live came on. And then a spring of June 2001. SpongeBob SquarePants had the 8 p.m. slot for a whole year. Then it was the Amanda Show. 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd. Do not remember that show. I do not remember that show.
Yeah, no, I had definitely aged out at that point.
The brothers Garcia. Yeah, I never heard that show. I'm just trying to think. Okay, here we go. December 2004 through January of 2005. Here's a cool lineup. You had All Grown Up, Romeo, All That, and the Amanda Show. That was a good Saturday.
I watched All Grown Up. That was another show I watched growing up.
Yeah, so let's see.
Amanda Show.
I'm glad that I had aged out at that point because that annoyed
she
she really annoyed the hell out of me.
Snick on the 90s are all that. Snickiversary. All right. August 17th, 2013. Clarissa explains it all was on at 11 p.m. All that was at 11:30 p.m. Ren and Stimpy was at midnight, and Are You Afraid of the Dark was at 12:30 a.m. That was back in August 17th, 2013. What in the world? I would not watch Are You Afraid of the Dark at night. No, I was like, I'm turning this off. I got to be up in what 6 hours to go to school the very next day and have nightmares in the classroom. That's not good. That's not how I roll. No. Well, I guess Mike's not here, Chris is not here, and Mark is not here. So it's just me and Nicole right now. Nicole,
Just chilling.
Did you ever watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Did you hate it?
Yeah.
Did it give you nightmares?
No, I
Okay.
want to say there was one episode that kind of creeped me out a little bit, gave me a little bit of the heebie-jeebies, but
What show are you
otherwise it was
talking
really
about?
cool.
So
Which show are you afraid of the dark?
we're talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark? All right.
I know
So
that show.
Mike, have you seen Are You Afraid of the Dark? Did this show did this show give you night terrors or nightmares?
No, I laughed at those things.
Okay. Moving on. Chris, did you watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I did, but never had any nightmares of any kind whatsoever.
No
Yeah,
nightmares.
same.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Fine. Fine. I was just asking.
No, it's fine. I never, nothing that's paranormal like that is gonna give me any nightmares. I mean, I knew it was
Yeah.
fake anyway, so.
Yeah, like I had to agree. I have to agree with Nicole. There was one episode where I just had to turn it off. I'm like, I
Well, I
just
didn't have to turn it off. It was just kind of like, I don't know. It was weird.
well, no, I'm saying like
Yeah, heebie-jeebies.
after that point, I just had to turn it off, and I'm like, forget it. I am not watching this show ever again. But you know what? It popped on the other day. I was like, you know what? Let me just watch one episode. I want to see how bad this really was back in the '90s. I turned on. I'm like, yeah, this show's stupid now. Like I'm grown up. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch.
I actually want to talk about if we're doing how I want to talk about someone. I've been
Okay.
watching on YouTube. I've been watching. There's this guy on YouTube I've been watching. I don't know if you've heard of him. His name is Coco Bread, but the ED at the end is capitalized. It's COCOBRED. Basically the reason why I say I was basically him, where hard did it creep me out, and more like I was gonna say like I could kick the crap out of those things.
Keep talking.
Yeah, basically what happens is like he shows like things like one short he did was you ever watched The Ring?
Yeah, I laughed through it.
Yeah, he basically did a short
Except
where
for the part where the horse jumped off the ship and I
that
got
was that
my
was
mouth
sad.
dropped and I was just like,
Oh, that was
that's
sad.
horrible. But then I went back to laughing because it was just really ridiculous.
Yeah, basically he did a short where the woman showed up, the um came out of the thing, and guess what he did?
What did he do?
He threw a shoe at it and it hit her, and then chased it on the TV and just basically beat her back into the well, and when she was
Oh.
coming from here.
Oh my gosh.
Basically telling her, "Don't wake me up and waste my power, you idiot! Do you enjoy making people enjoy ruining people like that?"
You freaking moron. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. No, literally did that. Actually, there was another show where his grandpa came in, where it was his girlfriend's possessed by something, and I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be the ring thing. And then his grandpa comes in with a chainsaw, and it started cowering in fear and running away.
Oh my gosh.
I just say this: watch Coco. If you ever search about Coco Bread, he's funny. He just makes horror things look really. He just makes it's like he doesn't just have fun with horror things. He's not afraid of them. In fact, they're afraid of him instead.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but I'll see.
All right.
I'll see what happens. I mean, if I watch it, I'll watch it, but
Yeah, just what it's shorts that he does. he has like a thing where he lives with a bed monster.
Really? A bed monster? Okay.
Yeah, it's just the hands that appear under his bed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna,
Sorry, I
you know,
know. I
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm
yeah, I
sorry,
know.
dude.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
no.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I just wanted to say that because it's like I kind of relate to that because that's what it was me. I would be like, instead of being afraid of the things, I'll go in there and try to fuck them up.
Okay, all right, all right. Well, guys, this was a fun little bonus episode. We'll be doing this again. Hopefully, more on the roundtable. You guys can check us out on all social media platforms. That's Remy's Roundtable, and yeah. Well, anyway, guys, it's time for us to get up on out of here.
Right? All right, hang on. All right.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, our bonus episode. We call this the late nights at the round
Nick
table.
at night.
Yeah, Nick at
Yeah,
night, Nick at night, Nick at night at the round table. So we just want to say thank you so much for listening. And if you guys want to see what all we're doing, you guys can check us out on all the social media at just type in Remy's Roundtable. We'll come right up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you guys would like to become a member of the Roundtable family, you guys can join our Roundtable for just $3 a month. And make sure you guys vote for us. That's vote.orlandoweekly.com. You guys can vote every single day. We need your guys' votes. And yeah, on behalf of Mark, Mike, Nicole, and Chris from Studio 21, the baseball podcast. Guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you guys next time right here on Remy's Roundtable. Good night.
All right. I will. All right, Remy, I will be heading out. See ya.
All right. All right, Twitch,
And
YouTube.
YouTube.
We gotta bounce. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next week. Have a good night,
Bye.
guys.